It's another fitness update. I'm sorry I don't have the actual day we're on or week, but it's been what? 4 months or so now I think we're on, somewhere around there. YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name's Jason. Here on this channel, I do food and product reviews, turkesterone videos, now rolling into kind of like fitness, working out, staying healthy, well, staying fit videos, I guess we'd say. Just weekly updates on my transformation from where I was almost a year ago to where I am now and where I continue to go. So thank you for following along. If you've been watching these videos, if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. All right, I know it's a day early if I get this video up today. It's Monday. I usually shoot these on Tuesday. I just know I'm gonna be really busy tomorrow, so I decided to get this video out today, or at least film it today. Back at it. I finally went to the gym today for the first time in several weeks. Just because if you've been following along, I moved apartments, so I was going through that. So just been really busy lately. So I now kind of getting a normal schedule, getting things back to normal. So I was able to get to the gym today. Usually I go on Tuesday too, but I'm not gonna be able to do that. I know I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow, so I won't be able to do that. So I'll work out here later on in the day. Now, if you watched last week's video, you know I was excited. I have a functional trainer I had bought from Costco. Actually, before I do that, I'm just gonna show you because it's just with my computer. If I slide it just sometimes takes a while. These things fight with me. I already have the pictures up, so I'm just gonna show you these first, and then we'll go into the whole functional trainer thing. So let's go ahead and look at the, not much change. Left is last week, right is this week. Like I said, I've been working out now every day, just not the way I normally would. You know, when I was at my old apartment, I used the functional trainer for like arm days, to where now I don't, and I'll get into it, where, you know, this past week or so I've been using dumbbells. And like I said, if you follow along, you know, I have a lot of pain in my arm, especially my right arm, my elbow. So curling with dumbbells can be painful. It is painful. So that's why I wanted to buy a functional trainer, because I don't have pain when I use that. So that's why I think we're seeing, you know, if you look at the arms, they just don't look the way they used to. They're not as veiny. They're just, because I haven't been able to work them as hard as I normally do. Hopefully that changes. So again, there it is from last week to this week. I don't think there's much difference. Maybe a little less in the belly, because I haven't been eating fast food. Like from that picture on the left, that was like 2 weeks from moving from one apartment to the other, where I had fast food every day. I mean, literally every day I had fast food. Where here, I haven't had it. Okay, I did have it this morning. I had Chick-fil-A for breakfast. I've never had Chick-fil-A breakfast, and I live right by it. And I was hungry, and I was cruising by. I was like, I'll stop and get it. I mean, it's not super bad. I had the breakfast burrito, which was really good. So if you haven't had Chick-fil-A for breakfast, try it out. Like I said, it's not super, super bad, but it's not super healthy either. So I think the belly's a little bit less, but again, we're not seeing many changes yet. Hopefully we get more as we get working out a little more. Back onto my gym like I said, I have a lot less pain when I work on a functional trainer. At my last apartment complex, I lived right down the hallway from the gym, and they had a functional trainer there, so I used it quite a bit. Now I live at this apartment complex. We do have a gym. They showed me at the tour when I moved in here. It's in a separate building over by the office. And it's just, I'm not gonna go and use that. I don't even think they have one in there. I saw it was really crowded, a bunch of different weights, and I think they have a treadmill and a bike and stuff. It's just really crowded, really small room. So I'm pretty sure they don't have a functional trainer over there. So I purchased one myself. I got the new SF3 Smith functional trainer with folding bench and the 1-year Inspire Fitness app subscription. So I got this from Costco. $2,500. It looks really good. Their other model, which isn't the Smith, doesn't have the Smith function on it, which was like $1,400. People have given it really good reviews on YouTube and stuff, so this is kind of a step up from that. excited about getting that. And like I said, if you watched my last video, I said it was coming on Thursday. It's supposed to be here on Thursday. I work on Thursdays. It was going to come from a period of time like 9 to 11. They give you a 2-hour span. So let me just fill you in on that. So when you order from Costco, and the closest Costco to me is about an hour away, the price is the same. It says on there it could be lower, but I've been messaging people and everyone's like, it's the same price if you're even going to find it in the store. So they ship it to you basically for free, and they will deliver it to room of your choice on a ground floor. They won't go up any stairs or anything. So like, okay, this will be a lot easier, just have it shipped to me. They ship, at least here in Michigan, where I'm at, only on Thursdays. So Thursday's the only day it'll come on. They'll call you. It'll be a recorded message, an automated message. You'll get it the evening before, say 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. You'll get a message that'll say, hey, your Costco order delivery is coming tomorrow between such and such period of time. They'll give you a 2-hour span window. And mine was from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Like, okay, cool. I work at that time. I had set up with a friend to hang out in my apartment. They were coming over. I was picking them up before I went to work. They're going to hang out at my apartment all day and wait for this to come. I'm at work at, I think it was like 8:45. So just before the time that it was, that window period, I get another call from Costco. And it's an automated message saying, due to unforeseen circumstances, your delivery is being delayed. So I'm immediately just thinking, okay, so what? It's going to come later on in the day. They're just busy today. Like, your delivery now will come on July 14th. So a whole week later. Like, motherfucker. So I call the person I have sitting in my apartment. I'm like, hey, sorry, it's not coming today. Could you come and sit next week too for me? And they're like, yeah, cool, no problem. I bought food for them and they're all set up here, so it wasn't a big deal, but yeah, it kind of sucked. I'm like, now I gotta wait a whole nother week. So it's supposed to come this Thursday. I'm gonna say supposed to. Because my guess is they probably have like 2 delivery people that come in a truck. Maybe they both called in that day. Maybe one of them called in and they just couldn't do deliveries. So that's what I'm assuming happened, that somebody called in, didn't show up for work that day. So now that puts it on to this week. I'm not going to hold my breath that it's going to actually show up. We'll find out. The main thing I'm worried about is if they find my apartment. Because this apartment complex has 8 different buildings. And obviously they can plug in my address and know what building to go to, the street right here. The problem with it is my building, all the doors are right on the front. And they're numbered. My door isn't on the front. Well, it is, but my apartment actually is, I have a little area. Like, my door isn't flush with the front of the building. I have almost like a little patio kind of in the front. So my door is almost, and it's kind of hidden by a wall. So if you drive by, you can't even see my door. You'll see the apartment numbers go in order. You'll see this one, and then it'll skip a number. And you're like, wait, where was that other one? Well, you don't even see my door until you kind of pass it, and you're like, oh, there it is. It's back around, kind of hidden back there. So hopefully they find it. I told the person who's going to be staying here, I'm like, man, hopefully they text me when they're pulling in or whatever, or keep an eye out. If you see a big delivery truck out there, run out there and flag them down, because they're probably not going to see my door. So hold my breath on that. Hopefully it's here on Thursday. Please. I need to start working out on this thing. I also said in that video, I was asking, should I put it on rubber mats? How should I do it? Should I just do it on carpet? I'm used to working out on carpet. And that was the plan. I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to put it on carpet. It'll be easier. I don't have a lot of time to build something, and I'm just going to do it on carpet. So that was the plan. So it was originally coming on this last Thursday. Wednesday, the day before it's coming. I work at Sam's Club, if you know. If you're new here, you don't know. I'm stocking stuff in hard lines, we call it. Like where the computer paper and stuff like that is. Well, I'm sitting there stocking stuff and ripping up boxes, putting stuff away. Right in front of me is these rubber tile mats. And not paying attention, and I look at them like, oh. And they're showing like someone doing yoga, and then it says, workout, yoga mats, training mats. I'm like, huh, I could use those. And it's like 6 for I think they're like $40. I'm like, okay. 2 packages would probably be enough space. Like, but I don't want to just lay them on the carpet because they're not going to, they're going to move around and stuff. It's not going to be good. I'm like, I would have to put plywood down first. And do I really want to do that? So I kept stocking and stocking. I'm just looking at those mats the whole time. I'm like, damn it, screw it. All right, I bought 2 packages of them. Called my dad up. I'm like, hey, can you meet me after work? Lowe's is right next to Sam's Club where I work. I'm like, can you meet me there? Because he has a truck. I'm like, we need to buy some plywood. Can you meet me there? Put the plywood in the back, go to my apartment. So we did. And so we got a sheet of plywood. And he's even saying at the time, he's like, think this is going to fit in your room? This is a big sheet of plywood. And in my mind, the area that I was going to put this functional trainer in, I'm like, no, it's fine. It's a big area. You walk in my room, my bed's here. I have this huge space over here. It'll fit there. Perfect. So we carry the piece of plywood in there. And like I said, in my mind, it was bigger than it was. And we walk in the room, I'm like, shit, this is too big, isn't it? So we figured it out. So we made some cuts, took it back to his house, cut it, and we got it to fit. I think we got like a 6 by 6 square foot area in there, I believe we went with. Because I didn't use all the tiles. The tiles came, what was it, like 6 per pack. I think I have like 3 left over. So basically we cut the plywood, and I'll show you, got it down, and I laid the tiles over it. So that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna go right in that corner over there, the functional trainer. And right now, without the functional trainer on there, the plywood kind of slides around a little bit under. I try to get it flush against the wall, and just by working out on it on my little bench there, it moves a little bit. But once that functional trainer, that heavy weight is on there, I think it should stay there. It won't be moving anymore. Then today, I also decided, it's like, if I'm gonna work on it, the functional trainer at, my old gym, my old apartment complex, had a nice big mirror in front of it. So I'm like, I need to find a mirror. So I ran around to, went to Lowe's, I went to Menards, I went to Home Depot, pricing their mirrors, and finally decided to get one from Home Depot. And I think it's like a 30 by 60 inch mirror. It's a pretty good size one. So I put it directly across from where the functional trainer is. So I'm working out, I have a giant mirror in front of me. Not the greatest mirror. It was only like $60, but it'll work. If you're up close, it looks good. I think the farther back you are from it, you're just kind of distorted a little bit. So it's, like I said, a $60 mirror for that price. You're not going to get the greatest thing. And besides, if I'm back from it and I don't have my glasses on, it's distorted anyways because I can't really see that well. So it's fine for me. It'll work for its purpose. So hopefully Thursday it comes in. Whether or not I get it put up by Thursday, if I don't get it put up by Thursday, it should be up by Friday. And so by next week's video, I will have worked out on it and hopefully have some videos of it. So that is the plan there. I'm trying to think anything new. Obviously, you can see I'm starting to get some things going. I got my helmets put up, mounted on the wall. I have artwork coming of a picture that's going to go over here and another big one that's going to go over there. When you order things, man, and I ordered them, I think, I just Googled, because I like canvas art, and I didn't realize the one that's actually on its way right now, the other one hasn't shipped yet, is coming from China. So I don't know when I'm going to get it. If I would have known it was coming, I wouldn't have probably bought it from that company, because there's so many different companies that have the same pictures. And I was like, oh, okay, that looks like a good website, legitimate. I didn't know it was shipping from China. Just, not that I have an issue with that, it's just, I've ordered things from China before, and sometimes they sit in customs for a long time. So that's just, I'm worried, is that picture could get stuck in customs. Sometimes I've had stuff sit there for months. So we'll see when the artwork that's going on this side actually shows up. This one hasn't shipped yet. It says 5 to 7 days it'll ship, but they're cool. Hopefully, if they look as good as they did online, they should look really good up there. So hopefully those are coming. As far as workouts, like I said, I'm getting back into my workouts. Pain, like I had, and I do have it. I've been playing tennis lately. A little pain here from the tennis, but other than that, like I can feel it a little bit. That doesn't bother me as much. It's just, man, down here, it just gets really stiff right on the joint there. But the main pain is up here in the shoulder, like right, I'm trying to find it. Right in the front, right in here. I don't know what it's from. I'm assuming, I think I mentioned a little bit, I think it's from driving the forklift because I took like 2 weeks off of lifting and I got more pain in those 2 weeks. Like my elbow and my shoulder hurt more in those 2 weeks when I wasn't lifting than when I was. So I think it's just, using that forklift because when I drive, yes, you have a pad that you can like rest your arm on and I can, a joystick over, or handle I turn here and a joystick I work here. And I could rest on that pad. It's just kind of awkward. It puts me in an awkward position. So usually I just hold my arm up and I think that's what's doing it. Holding my arm up and using that where I'm not supporting it puts a lot of stress on my shoulder there and on my elbow. So I need to get more comfortable leaning on the pad because it just, I don't know. It puts me in an awkward position to see. I just got to get accustomed to it. So I think that's where all that pain's coming from. So it's affected the workouts. Man, it's affected me. I was telling my coworker, I was like, man, if I was a horse, they'd put me down. I'm in so much pain. Like, just sometimes pulling stuff, it just hurts. I just wish I could be healthy and not in pain anymore. That's all I want. So I could work out hard. And man, it sucks. Being in pain sucks. So that's what's going on with there. So the workouts have, like I said, I've been working out every day. I took Saturday off, my normal day off. But and I would say I've letting up. Yeah, there's some, it's not so much pain while I'm lifting. The curls, like I said, this arm, when I'm curling with this arm dependent, hammer curls aren't bad. I can do those. They don't affect the elbow. But just curling like this does. So there is a little effect there. Chest exercise, bench press, all that's fine. Doesn't hurt my shoulder. Overhead press, a little bit. It's more, I don't know. It's odd. It's mainly when I wake up in the mornings when it really hurts or when I'm at work. But so hopefully that gets better when I can just start working on the functional trainer and just do exercises that aren't painful. And like I said, start supporting my arm a little better at work. And I wear my brace for that. And hopefully things get better. As far as weight, like I said, I was eating junk food for the longest time. But I wasn't weighing myself daily because I just kind of got out of my routine. I did this morning 157.2. I don't think the last update video I even gave a weight, but it looks like the last time I really checked my weight on here was like June 15th, and I was 155. So up a couple pounds, which is, expected with the way I was eating and not working out as much. And, like when I was living in my other apartment, on nice days I was out walking and stuff. I can go for walks there. I've been looking for routes. It's just not as fun as walking around downtown, but it's just been so hot and humid and muggy. Just haven't felt like getting out and doing walks. But like I said, I've been playing tennis, so that's getting cardio in there, and I'm gonna go play tennis in the morning. So still getting cardio in. I get a lot of cardio in at work. So hopefully things get back to normal. The weight drops a little bit. Not that it need it, just don't want to be going in the wrong direction, putting on more weight, starting eating a little better. So hopefully things get a little better and I have good news by the time next week and that thing is in my bedroom over there. Because if it's not, motherfucker, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to probably have to call Costco and be like, where is it? Can I just come pick it up? I'm not going to wait another week for you guys to figure out how to deliver this thing to me. Like that was the thing I was debating when I first got it. It was like, do they got it in the club? Which I don't think they did because when I ordered it, they shipped it from it showed me from Indiana up or somewhere else to Grand Rapids. Then I it's going to come to me. So I don't think they actually had this in stock in the club, but if they did, I was like, I could just go get it. Yeah, it's going to be heavy. I need people to help me, but I figured, no, deliver it. It'll be fine. If it comes this Thursday, all will be good. But if it doesn't come this week, man, then I'm going to be really frustrated. Then I would say to you, if you're going to order something like that, if you can pick it up, just pick it up, because who knows when you're going to get it. Leave in the comments below if you've ordered from Costco. Have you dealt with this before? I mean, where your order doesn't come. I can see, okay, hey, we're set up, we deliver on Thursdays. Well, if you can't deliver on a Thursday, like if you got to shut down all your deliveries because for whatever reason, maybe your truck broke down, maybe somebody called in or whatever, shouldn't you then be like, okay, we need to make up these days. Let's go. We're going to do it on Friday now or Saturday. Not wait a whole nother week. It should come sooner. If you couldn't deliver this day, well then add a new day to deliver. That's my thought on it. Leave in the comments below if you've had these issues with Costco, Sam's Club, any of these places. There you go. So I will see you next week, Monday, Tuesday. And I just realized next week we will see, because I have to deliver a Sea-Doo up to the UP. If you know anything about Michigan, we get the glove where I am down here, and I got to go way up here to the Upper Peninsula to deliver a Sea-Doo to my parents because they're on vacation. So that's going to take up my days off. So shoot. So I don't know when the next video may come out on Tuesday if I'm back, or it might come out on Wednesday. So we'll see. So somewhere around the normal time, possibly maybe a day or two late, but I'll be back next week. And like I said, hopefully I have that going. All right. So if you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button. If you have anything you want to comment, talk to me about, any questions, drop it down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.